Hello, 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 hello. How are you? This is Elskimmy from Bemis Crafty Corner. And this morning we did this because we found this tag in the journal that we were using. And I said, let's do a tall tag pocket for it. But I wanted to do it in a way that we could stitch this into the signature, or we could put it on the outside of a page as a flip out. So I came up with this one, and I told everybody that I would show you guys how to do this. So I'm going to show you how. So, tools on this one. You're going to need your scoring tools, your scoreboard, some adhesive, and some paper. And you're going to need to know how big of a tag you want. So I'm going to do a couple, well, I'm going to do one for you, and then what we'll do is I'll put some more extra measurements in the description. So let me just grab one of these. This is just one of my tag blanks, and it is 3 inches. So we're going to want to do a 3-inch pocket here at least. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to give ourselves a 1/2 inch, and that is going to be our fold flap. Okay, that's how we're going to cinch this thing together. So we're going to give ourselves a 1/2 inch, and then we're going to give ourselves the 3 inches that we need for the tag, plus 1/8. Okay, so 3 1/2 becomes 3 5/8. And then we're going to fold that, and we're going to give that a little bit of a bump. So 6 3/4. And I'm just going to leave the rest of this paper on until I decide, how I'm going to do this. Now, that being said, we do need to put a bottom on this. And I think that 3/4 of an inch to 1 inch is pretty reasonable. So I'm going to go 3/4 of an inch. And then however high I need it for my tag to fit, which for this is going to be okay. So let me get rid of this scoreboard, and I'll be right back. All right.
10 minutes.
Okay, so anywhere you have a hill, we're going to turn that into a valley. And we're going to go ahead and burnish those folds. And then we're going to do some cutting. We're going to cut off this tiny little square here at the bottom. We're going to wedge the top of that long, skinny one. Okay? Then we're going to wedge this one up to the fold, and then we're going to get rid of this whole line right here. Alright, so once we have that all out, we're going to go ahead and nip the top. If we're going to cover this with paper, now is the time to do so. So let's see what we got. Oh, that's horrible. All right. All right, so now is the time to cover this with paper. So I'm going to go ahead and get out some scrapbook paper that I want to put on here to make my mats, and I'll be right back. Okay, so my camera didn't record for the second time. okay? Because I've already done this once, and then I did it twice, and it didn't record. So I'm going to tell you guys where I was with this. So I measured this out. It's 3 inches. I went 2 3/4 inches on the mat, and it is 7. It is 7 3/4 inches tall, so I went to 7.5, and I cut 2 mats, one for this side, one for this side, and then I put those on, folded it over with glue, and adhered it. So I am going to make sure that there's 3 sizes in the description box below. You're going to get 2.5, a 3, and a 3.5 inch for tags, and I'll give you all the mats and measurements and all that other good stuff, okay? So if you're new here and you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that button for me and subscribe. Like me, ring my bell, share me with all your friends. Then your friends can be my friends can be your friends, and our friends can get to be friends. Before you know it, we have a giant crafting community. I go live on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. I also post videos twice a week, typically on Mondays and Wednesdays, but, you know, could be anytime. I have 2 things going on in 2022, one of which is my free classes. If you'd like more information, when you ring the bell, make sure that you select the all notifications, and that way you find out about those videos as soon as they're released. And I am also doing my 12 of 22 journal challenge. You do not need to complete 12 journals. If you would like more information on that, go ahead to the description box below. Click on the link or cut and paste, whichever works, and go over and check out the slideshow. It will tell you everything that you need to know. Until I see you again, stay well, my friends. Bye-bye.